A quick one, everybody. Good morning. Oh, how will I wear this? How will I wear with the headset? Can you hear me, everybody? A quick one. So, I've seen lots of comments after posting the video of the conferment of this honor, a recognition, like an award that we see what you are doing. Thank you. Continue to do it under authority. Like, continue to do it under authority. Simple. And I've seen lots of comments, and I just want to quickly address those ones who only expressed their concerns out of genuine concern. Those are the ones I just want to address here. Let me tell you a very short story. Some of you already know this story. Some of our activists, respected activists, if you ask them their greatest regrets, they'll tell you that it was after military was leaving and they called everybody to say, oh yeah, come. Military wants to leave. Even though it is still debatable today, where some will say, oh, they never really wanted to leave. Military wanted to leave. And they said, okay, all the agitators, all the demonstrators, all the activists, bring them all together. They are the people that will form the starting or foundation of the democratic government that's about to start as military was leaving. Then, most of them did not believe that the military will actually leave. So most of them did not accept to join or to even come together. Some of them were in exile. Some of them were home but refused. They were still doubting, doing press conferences, issuing statements. It was later that they realized that, oh, the military was actually leaving, but it was too late. But it was too late. Gentlemen and ladies, I don't want to sit down all day. I'm tired already. Sitting down every day and complaining about the same problem. I think however little, whatever we can change around us is, all of us need to start acting. When they say activism, let us act. What I've gone to do there that you see, it was not, I didn't go to take an appointment. It was not an appointment. It was not an appointment. And it didn't come with shishi, no salary attached. It's not a salaried job. It is a selfless service. I'm not addressing everybody. I'm addressing those who are genuinely concerned. Only genuine concerns. Selfless service, not salaried job. Two separate things. And I uploaded the video for you to listen. If you listen well, you will understand the man was saying, take authority, document more, do more. Simple. It's more like saying, we see what you are doing, and we love the contributions you are making. Now do it under authority. So that when you are doing it, you can come out and do it openly and nobody should challenge or harass you. Oton, that is the thing. That is what this represents. This jacket. That is what it represents. So, only genuine concerns I'm addressing, not everybody. Because I understand the hypocrisies too. I understand some side things. I know all of those. No be today. That said, I will remind you, Shishi is not involved in this. Shishi, one kobo, is not involved. It's just act under authority. Simple. Now, what we will do from here is now what determines. It's just like somebody testing himself. Are we really the problem? Like when they say, oh, if you to get there, you will see how you will do it. Everybody is now hesitant. Oh, if they put you there, will you be able to do anything? Everybody now decided to withdraw. Ah, what if it means you don't trust yourself? That's the meaning. You don't trust yourself. That's why when they say, if you get there, let us see what you do, you now withdraw. You don't trust yourself. So it's a self-test to do such things like this. It's a self-test. But people are afraid of appraisals, like self-assessment. You want to test yourself, you want to do it and test yourself, but you are afraid of appraisal. This thing started I started by complaining, but I was tired complaining. So I left online and decided to put my foot on the field. I stopped complaining and started intervening. That was all I did. Anything wrong in intervention, I stopped complaining simply and started making intervention. And somehow it got to them. That notwithstanding, this advocacy will not end by this I am doing. No. Mind you, this advocacy continues with the State House of Assembly. I'm still on their neck. I took a petition to them. Even at this place where I was conferred this honor, I still presented my points there. Do you know why? I have offline jobs now. Yeah, I have offline jobs. So, and I like clean road. That is me. Whenever I'm working, I like clean road. I like if I want to go to work and the distance I'm going to is supposed to take me only 30 minutes to get to work, and it is taking 3 hours, I am not happy. You are already tired before you get to the workplace. You do the work, you can't complete it because the traffic has shortened your productive time, your productive hours. That's what got me angry. You now finish doing the work, you want to go back home. You still spend hours. As of last night, I was sleep driving. Like, I got to my house on the island around some minutes before 12 a.m. Of course, I know the rain had its own impact on the road and all that, yes. But if it were only road and we have people who can control traffic, will it not be better? But to now have people who really want to deliberately cause more problems for road users. Like, for instance, I use a V8 engine. And I know how expensive fuel is. For some people to now constitute themselves and start wasting my time in the traffic, it pains my brain. No man pain brain me. It pains my brain. It's exactly one of those things that spurred me to action. If we all just complain, nobody is correcting it. So somebody has to act. That was why I decided to take leave of my offline job to start these interventions. When I was serving in Ibadan, I think Jonathan was still the president at that time. We complained a lot. So one day I told some of my co-members, my colleagues, guys, everybody is complaining. We are all complaining about Jonathan. We are all complaining about Aso Rock. We are all complaining about presidency. But the local government chairman here, at that time we learned he was taking his own allocation, was going to be building bar and guest houses. It was, many local government chairmen are doing it. Allocation, because nobody is checking, nobody is asking them. Right under your nose, nobody is checking anything. So they are happy. That is why I said, no matter how little, from your own confine, where you are, what is affecting you on daily basis, just start with that now. 200 million people are focusing on one person in Aso Rock. While the few who surround us every day and have direct, meaningful, useful impact on our daily with their policies on everyday life, day-to-day life, we now ignore. You ignore the person close to you whose activity directly impacts on you. You ignore him or you ignore them. All of us now, Nasarawa, Taraba, Jalingo, Yobe, Lagos, Songo, Ondo, Igbotu, Okitipu, all of us, Warri, Benin, all of us now focus only on Aso Rock. The ones surrounding us, we now ignore them. It's one of our major problems. It's why I said I'm no longer discussing politics. The distraction too plenty. Let us all start acting. Oh, see, it's not an appointment. It's a recognition. It's a symbol of authority. See, what you are doing as an individual, you are doing as an individual, that you are doing as a non-state actor. The state now gives you recognition and power. Do it under authority. That's the meaning. No shishi is attached. As a result, gentlemen and ladies, genuine people again, I'm not addressing everybody. I'm revealing my plan. My plan will include places where there are problems. I've told the SA to governor, Alga, if there's no budget for the plastic, let me put it in the comments. If there's no budget for the plastic, the flexible plastic delineators that I mentioned, I said I will crowdfund, I will buy and donate to the Ministry of Transport, because it's one of the places where we have major problems. So the information is on the screen. We are doing it together. This thing that they wear for me is go and do more. You are a road user. You have family members that use the road and complain about problems on the road every day. So we will do this together new. We have a lot of needs. A lot of needs. And I'm not going to be taking money from the state. I'm not taking contracts from the state. So we are doing this together. We need to buy, like I just said, I've said we are going to be donating the plastic delineators to Lamata, to Ministry of Transport, to as many departments as possible, even the police traffic units. Because there are times where they will need some urgent or emergency situations on the road. They need to quickly mark off or cordon off some places and do. We want to donate as many as possible. It is to ease traffic flow. It is to ease our experiences on the road. I hate to see productive hours being wasted because of a simple thing that could have been handled better, but not handled better. So let's be active citizens. Let's be conscious and active citizens. We are doing this together. That said, we will also need more road signs. There are a lot of places need signs. And you have seen them already. The one we did at Super. Till tomorrow, a lot of people have told us. A lot of people have told us that since we did that in at Super has become clean. They say they pass that place and they don't see task force harassing people again. Is that not a testimony? But I still receive complaints in so many other places, and we need to go there. If you are waiting until the state will do it, and yes, the state will definitely do, because now that they have recognized this activity and they have received our letters officially pointing out these things, I am very sure they will do it. Like, I am sure they will do the ones they can do. Do you understand it? Again, this is intervention. Meaning, as active citizens, we are not waiting. We can do some temporary makeshift here and there before the state now finally. Look at the ones we did at Super, for instance. Super Pleasure. They came and put proper ones. Because the ones we put are not they are not like in the best that they should be. But they know that it is an idea. We are just trying to give an idea that this should be here. And they came and did it. Now. Now. Meaning that we are showing that this place needs this thing, and they understand it. We are saying this place needs this thing. We don't talk about and nobody do. Oh yeah, we do them the way we can. They now came and said, oh, this one they will steal. Look at all these things that they say Bola are stealing. All those road signs. Road signs that they say we will erect them, they will say Bola steal them. Why will Bola steal a road signage? It is because we used just 2x2 mm galvanized pipe. Yeah, as costly as it is for me as an individual, like for us as individuals, as expensive as it was for us, it was costing us around 100k plus to do. 100k plus to do each one, depending on where. Because in some instances, you have to bring the welder with a mobile welding machine to put it on the road to mount them or to tack them. You bring bricklayer in some instances. You buy the thing, you put the sign, you do it. You will still bring the people that will mount it. It costs. It looks cheap, right? But it costs money. But as expensive as it is for me as an individual, 100k plus per unit, guess what? Bola can easily truly steal it. Because if they can easily cut it, one person or two of three can easily, normally we put, what do you call this thing? Cement and concrete to mount. But deliberate targeted efforts can remove it. But you see, the ones that government will make, they are usually very fat, like fat cylinder. No, you can't now. Look at the fat cylindrical iron they use to mount those, what do you call it? Those road lights, those traffic lights. Who will remove it? No Bola can individually do that. It will take long time of contrived effort by a lot of people to do it because it was mounted by crane. They use crane equipment to mount them. But our own role is ginger them to do it. And it is working. I don't know how many lives I've saved at that Super bus stop, for instance. Before now, do you know how many times I've complained? Task force chasing people. They killed one. They were telling me a story of one man that came for the wedding of his daughter. They went to buy things. Yeah, they just bought wedding gown. It was in the vehicle. Some unruly task force men chased them for no reason than they just wanted to, when they say customer, the way they behave. The man died. His daughter's wedding was just a week away. Another person they said returned from abroad. His brother went and picked him. They didn't know they were already driving on restricted lane. He died out of shock. Another man recently, some of you saw the video I interviewed. Task force, they crossed the Uber driver front and back. Out of shock. He was carrying a patient that had appointments with a medical doctor. They dragged the patient down from the vehicle. The patient died. Simply because of one thing, no road sign. Simple. And we are now here speaking English, saying it is the responsibility of government. Now today we know that one. Okay, government no can do am. Oh yeah, we now sit down here and complain all day. Changing what with complaint? Changing what exactly with complaint alone. Has complaint alone changed anything? No, tell me. You, maybe we are here together. You tell me now. We can only make interventions. Like I said, if nobody is looking out for you, you don't just sit down and complain. You look out for yourself, man. We look out for ourselves, man. Like I've been complaining, since I don't tire to the complain. Now, waiting make me hurt now. Even fella said it. He said, I don't know whether your own condition don't reach to act. My own condition don't reach, make I act. Now why they act? Like I am a road user. I see a problem with use of road. And I decided to act. Because complaining has never done it. Oton, kojube o. Because complaining has never done it. Hence, action. And I'm not making actions that is just out to just embarrass anybody or just to say, I just want to see the problem solved. Oh, turn now. Is that too much to do or to ask for? So we are doing this together. And to those of you who have deep pockets, I see the way you shower celebrities with frivolous money. We need it for good works to tag people you know that have deep pockets that can support initiatives like this too. We need it. In fact, we need a car. I have my own vehicle, so don't think I won't use you buy motor. I get my own vehicle, but it's a V8 engine, consumes fuel. It's not something you can just enter road and say, "Oh yeah, we want to go this way." Except you want to be buying fuel every hour. So I only use my own vehicle, job specific. All right. For this task, for this office, if I'm talking again to genuine hearts, we also need a small car, just V4, just 4-cylinder. I would have said if you have, donate to us. But again, I have to be careful. The person will go give me carry, don't put a track bomb or whatever. So in your donations, put these things in your mind. I'm listing things. And mind you, so that you won't be surprised when you see me doing it. If I see officers on the road, if I see traffickers, officers on the road that are doing very well, me, I will reward them. I'm just letting you know so that you won't think kiniko. If you see me rewarding an officer, encouraging or motivating an officer, that is me doing my thing. Again, that is me. If I study somebody unobtrusively, the person does not know. I'm just studying the person. I just see the person. I go first time. Another time I use the road. Another time I say the person. Now, considerate person, not extorting, doing right. I go reward them. In my own little way, I go reward them. No, just know. I'm not out to just criticize and condemn and condemn. No, that is not me. I look out for the positives too. Because these institutions are peopled by human beings, different personality types, different characters, different drives, different motivations. I know their salaries are low. Even you can't live on their salary. But some of them still manage to keep their heads up. So I will appreciate them if I see. If I see the ones that are not doing well and are wicked, you know me, we've been doing now. If I see the ones that are doing fine, I will appreciate them. For your information, before I went to Unilag to study psychology, and even for my master's at Unilag, I still studied industrial and organizational psychology. So I know about human relations movement. I know about human and personnel management. I know about motivation. I know about training, transfer, recruitment, selection. I know a lot about. But before I even went to Unilag at all, I studied biz admin at Lagos State Polytechnic. So I know about employee and management relations. So I know that these people are working, but I also know that there are some that are whose actions are damaging or causing underproductivity, reduced productivity. I know the demotivated ones, I know the motivated ones, and I know what to do to each. All right, they are humans after all. I am human, you are human too. So sometimes, for a balance, I put myself in shoes of people. For a balance, I put myself in shoes. And I know when to just say, correct this one. Do better in this aspect. You need social training. Get it. I'll support you with materials. I do it a lot. In my private, I do it a lot. I don't believe in too much of punishment. No. As a management student, I believe so much in training, motivation for enhanced productivity. I don't believe too much in punishment. No, I don't. I believe that a satisfied employee will not steal. Yeah. I believe that a satisfied member of an organization will be oriented, will be goal driven, will be oriented to ensure and enhance organizations' productivity and goal. That is the aim primarily. And they will work towards. I believe so. Yeah, I believe in punishment, but not everything punishment. No, I don't believe in too much of punishment. Yeah, this thing is called teamwork. And if you think, oh, Shegun is speaking this way because he has joined them, again, shishi and no collect. And again, this has been me before now. Yes, whatever I see that is not right, I complain. I'm a complainer now. Mama complain. Oh. I complain. But at the same time, I don't just complain. I find solution. Mama, what can we do? That is me. Now, in the circumstance, what can we do? That is Shegun Wolo for you. So if you see me, everybody is complaining. Me, I can't carry something, I go do what I feel do. That is me. Because if 220 million people are complaining and not a single person is taking the lead, the situation it will only deteriorate. It will only worsen. It will only worsen. So my family, my friends, everybody, anybody can say whatever they like. They are projecting themselves. Oh, he has joined them. You can't speak again. You are projecting your own self. That is who you are. I am Shegun Wolo. I am not anybody else. That said, for those who are genuinely concerned and interested, the sector I'm working on presently, that's not the only sector I'm working on, but presently is to see a safer road network, not only in Lagos, anywhere I find myself. This one is just from Lagos State. This one is from Lagos. But anywhere where they will see anything I can do to make the situation better, I will do it. And that is me. I'm a solution engineer. I'm not a complainer. I'm not a career complainer. I find solutions. I solve problems. That's me. I solve problems for a living. I solve problems for a living. So, don't project yourself in me, please. I know a lot of people don't trust even their own self, so I understand it. It's normal. It's human nature. But don't project your own self in me. I am Shegun Wolo. I'm not anybody else. Like I said, I didn't take an appointment. It's just a symbol of authority to say, do what you are doing under authority. Nobody should challenge you. Simple. I don't. If you have other interpretations for it, please let me hear. Now I take some comments before I close. Afam on Facebook. Afam Agudiegu. Say kudos to you, bro, and your team. You guys have put a lot of effort and sacrifices before reaching this level. I know it doesn't end there. It will like end in Igbo. Even with this, I'm still doing that. I'm still writing petitions. I'm still doing advocacies. It's just to say, take some more power and do it better. That's the meaning of this. And that gentleman I met, Mr. Sholagiwa, he did not gag us. Two things could have happened now. They could have either planned your arrest. They could have either planned any other thing for you. But they invited and said, what you are doing, we can't do it alone. And we recognize your impact, helping us to also improve transportation in Lagos State. As a result, take this badge of honor. Do it under authority. That's the meaning. Okay, another comment. Shashaman Nefa. But to be sincere, we shouldn't be the one to buy those materials now. Again, but when who should do it is not doing it. Should we fold our arms and continue to allow? Do you know how much lives? You don't want to know. Do you do Oshodi for Oshodi Abeokuta? If you do that road, you will understand the sectionalism, the sections, the places where you are not supposed to meet traffic, you meet, and it will waste your productive hours, and you're already tired and fagged out. You pass that one, places where it is officers that are going to be making hell of the road for you. You now pass, you now enter Ogun State, you now see terrible road. Not be today, I started in Ogun State too. All these things, now Lagos just quick recognize. This thing started in Ogun State. And I see, no matter how much you criticize Governor Dapo Abiodun, yeah, criticize him, of course. It's our duty to criticize him so that he can do better. But you know what? We made him fix roads in Ogun State. We made Governor Dapo Abiodun fix roads. When everybody was doing census, we called our own fix Ota road. Go and ask in Ota. Now me and call him now. I was like the official anchor. And it was in collaborative joint efforts with other well-meaning people, the likes of Barrister Isaac Ogba, Dr. Shola Fariogun, Barrister Pius, my good brother, Asiwaju, Abayomi Asiwaju. There are so many people in Ota. We did this together. And some entertainers joined too. J-Money, Package, comedian. We did stuff. I anchored it alongside Dr. Shola Fariogun. And we also had Ojugbele. By Ojugbele joined. We had people, good people joined. We did it. Roads were fixed in Ota. So as much as you can abuse Governor Dapo Abiodun, we criticize him and he did. So that is me. I'm a balanced person. That's why I say I'm objective. I won't say everything now just to abuse. No. I give credit where you have done the work we ask you to do. That's me. And I have no apology. You see what I mean? Thank you, Kotun. Kotun Adeni is saying, Mayor, congratulations. Says, please be careful with Lagos politicians, so I bet because they play deadly games. Well, the roads are deadly. If you're always afraid of deadly, and we don't want to do anything, on it, Abanika, did you? If we close our eyes so that we don't see the bad people, the good one self go don't pass before we open eyes. We no go no say good don't pass. Life is like that, so deal with it. Like I'm talking to myself now. Like Shegun, deal with it. We will deal with it. It is just what it is. Don't let APC enter you, my brother. Whether we like it or not, APC is ruling this country right now. Like the ruling party is APC. And the only other twin sister they have is PDP. and their so-called LP. Are you aware that your LP people have now defected to it? See, I again, I have friends in APC, I have friends in PDP. I have so many people who have tried to make me join party. I don't want to do party things. You know why? I'll tell you the reason today. I don't want to see a problem and not be able to talk about it. Simply because I'm a member of a party that is in power. I don't want to do it. I see a lot of people that I would think will do some things. And they will disappoint you when they say, oh, my leader, sir, honorable, sir. You know, that thing you think he would have been able to discuss because it is affecting him in his constituency, he will not discuss it. And I'm not happy. So I don't want to join party. That's somebody, my leader, sir. I hate eye service. More hate eye service. I hate eye service. So I can't join party. I just can't. If I would join, it will take time. It will take time. We are children of today, we ask who. Remember, we were children before, until these year leaders that people give them their mandates. I don't know what Good Day Bondi is trying to say. That recognition they give is because you are getting on their nerves. So please, cognizant of that action. I'm not getting on anybody's nerves. I'm just doing what is right because I want to see a road that is smooth to go to work and come back home. That's all I want to see for this particular advocacy. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see. Somebody asked me yesterday. A friend called me from outside Lagos and said, I just saw a video where you were honored with this. Blah, blah. Hey, Oga, see, be careful. Sure, you know that Nigeria, he said, including me, as Nigerians, we don't remember the good deeds anybody does. We don't remember your good. Once anything happens to you, we forget you. That was his statement. And I replied him. I said, bro, you know yourself, right? You are in a typical Nigerian. Fine. I don't have a problem with it. I said, but do you know this thing I'm doing? I'm not doing it because of you. If it benefits you, it's by extension of because it is a general good. I am doing it primarily because of myself. And how do I mean? I'm doing it because of myself. Myself because I use this road too. And I'm not happy to see some eyesores. I use these roads, so I'm doing it because of myself. If I do it because I want to see a clean road, and the road now becomes clean, and by extension, everybody now benefits a clean road, good. So I'm not doing it because of you. I'm doing it because of myself. What do I want to see? I want to see a clean road. So that's why I'm doing it, my brother. You are doing a good job, bro. Nigeria must be great. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Faith Adams. Ọlá Adéwálé, Èkó ti gbàgbàkúgbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀fọ́n àgbà olè ló bá tán. I won't know at what point this person wrote this comment before I now came to read it. I don't know what the person is actually reacting to. That's Ola Adewale. Ola Adewale came back again and said, I commend your efforts. Ojulala Confessionary, thank you so much. I understand what you mean. But we can't be too careful because the roads are already killing. So we have to... I don't know if... at some points we may have to do it. How many people died on our roads per year as a result of task force related enforcement? I don't know. We need a lot of money. I don't want to reveal everything, guys. So please support us. You can use the scrolling information in the scrolling text. Let me tell you, I suggested to the essay to Governor on Transport about using smart capture devices instead of all this. He gave me his response, which I understand. But I also have another idea. And not be everything I go fish here. Just support us. Again, I'm not saying we must remove task force from the road. No. We cannot remove task force from the road. We need them. We need those that patrol on the road. The only thing we are just trying to correct is the brazen extortions. If you can get rid of that and clean the road, they are needed on our roads. Definitely. Because if you know the behavior of typical Nigerians, you need task force. So I'm not against task force. So it is the unruly behaviors that are causing problems that I want to correct with this particular advocacy. So somebody said time will tell. Again, I am me. So Egbeleke Joseph, God bless you, sir. I share on your position. Thank you so much. I appreciate your understanding. On YouTube, Truth is Bitter says, hope this your ambassadorial appointment from me. The fact that you really want to make the thing look like an APC thing is also something on its own. But I get your drift. I get your drift. Again, I'm not APC. It won't reduce the advocacy. Yeah, you get that drift. It will not reduce the advocacy for good governance. No, it will not. It will not. Again, I did not take appointments, and they are not paying me salary. So there's nothing I'm working for from to get from them. You understand it now? That is the psyche. I'm not working to get something from them. I'm working in fact I want to now me won't use them do the right work. I don't know how do I balance this statement. Now me won't commit them to do the right thing. Like in case they didn't know, maybe they are always too carried away with their ESCOs meeting, um, 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 conferences, offices addressing workers inside the office, and the day runs out. Maybe they don't usually see these roads and the problems that are there. So I am drawing their attention to it. So let's not paint it as an APC thing. I didn't join party. The state is different from the party. The state said, what you are doing, do it under authority. We approve it. So, can you join the AC party if you see a reason why to? If I see a reason, well, let's wait for that reason. What you're doing is pragmatism. I've always said that what we need is pragmatism and not just activism. Is pragmatism. Activism is being pragmatic. But I just think that the brand that we have seen around a lot of times is people just believe complaining is activism. No. There's this guy that went to NIN office, Arishekola, some days ago. I don't know if you saw the video. And they challenged the staff. You are collecting contribution from people to buy fuel. You are not doing their registration. They are sleeping. They've been here since morning. You didn't come. You came. Some people have been here since 8 o'clock. Now you came 3 p.m. and still went out again to go and make your hair. You left people here. That is activism. You are stepping in to correct a problem. My own definition of activism is you are correcting the problem. You step in to correct the problem. It's my own understanding. Not sitting down to complain. No, that's not even, that's lazy now. You just sit down and complain. That's lazy. Step in. That moment needs you. That moment, because that's the way I see it. I'm driving, the road is terrible. By the time after about 1 hour, I get to where the problem is. And I say, is this small thing that is causing this problem? I'm angry. That moment I feel as the situation needs me. That's the way I feel. Like, oh, this situation, so nobody is stepping in. So maybe this, and I know what to do. So maybe the situation requires me to step in. So I step in. For me, that is activism. Thanks for your understanding, Jari. Alaba. The last one for now, I'll take. You better be careful when you deal with these corrupt Lagos boys. No be only politicians corrupt. Let me put this information back on the screen. Our people too, your neighbor corrupt, your friend corrupt. A lot of people are corrupt. It's not only until you join politics. In fact, they had been corrupt. The corrupt ones, so the corrupt politicians had been corrupt before they joined politics. They only used politics to amplify their corruption. Yeah, they only used politics to amplify their corruption. There are good people even in the police force. To now use blanket statement and say, oh, anything in Nigeria, anything police. No, nah. No, nah. It's not like when they say, oh, you're from Nigeria, oh, Nigerians are bad people. But you know yourself that you're not bad. How will you feel that they generalize that all Nigerians are therefore bad? How will you feel? So, to this end, let's be cautious, please. So, we need a lot, and we are going to fund it by ourselves. Use the information on the screen. Genuine people only. I'm not calling for those who just want to talk. No. Genuine people who understand this assignment. The information is on the screen. We need a lot, and we can only do based on what we have. Like I told you, we need a small car to go, and I will not collect car from government. I would rather buy by myself. If I don't have money for it, I will occasionally, whenever I have some money to take vehicle with crew, we'll do it. It will slow activity, but it will be better if we have. That's all I can say. So support. Deep pockets are there now. There are deep pockets in this country. People who are not using the fund to commit to public good, they get money now. I don't want to mention names. You go on TikTok, you see people just playing, and they are getting huge funds. You now see people who really want to commit the fund to public good. You are now looking away. Well, so all of us is a function of all of us. Whatever situation we find ourselves today is a function of our attitude to the problem. There's problem on the road. What is my attitude to that problem? There is problem with electricity. What is my attitude to the problem? There's problem with this supply, that supply. What is my attitude to it? Do I just want to complain that the person that's supposed to, or do I want to say, forget the person that collected the money and did not do it? Can we just step in and do it? Simple. Because the complaints have not changed anything. They cover themselves. Maybe you saw the last time. You remember Ponde at the National Assembly when your current Senate President Akpabio said, off the mic. They were together in NDDC now. Now, we all shouted, we all screamed, we all joked about it, we made entertainment, but what changed? Akpabio later became Senate President. So what are we saying? Did it solve the problem that you complained about then? Okay, list how many things you have complained about that therefore changed because you complained. List them. That's why I'm not discussing politics again. I don't want to discuss politics again. I only want to intervene in things that affect our day-to-day. Me, I want to forget politicians. I want to forget that politicians exist. I want to think about what I can do. I want to think about what I can do. I want to forget that politicians even exist. If it is possible. Top of the day to you, everybody. Oh Lord, the Mayor.